Hello all. So in my career, I have taken two pay cuts till now, and I'm planning to take one more pay cut in future. Pay cut means my salary has come down literally by almost 50%, twice, and I'll tell you the reasons behind. So for people who don't know me, I'm Dr. Dheeraj Masapu. I'm a senior consultant and chief for neuro anesthesia and neuro ICU in one of the biggest corporate hospitals in a metro city in India. So basically, when I started my career in 2012 after my MD anesthesia, I was working as a freelancer in a tier 2 or tier 3 city, whatever you call. So my life was very comfortable and I was earning a very good amount of money, and even my home was nearby. So I'm settled in that place. At that point of time, I had to take my first pay cut. Okay, so I had to choose, that I should at that in 2012 doing DM in after anesthesia is a rare thing. People usually used to do DM in cardiology, nephrology, neurology, and all those things are justified. But doing after anesthesia is still in the beginning phases those days. So at that point of time, when I decided to do DM in neuro anesthesia, many of my family members and friends and even neurosurgeons also told that there is no point in doing DM. And also the kind of money I was earning as a freelancer was significantly more than the stipend I would get in DM. So then I chose to take my first pay cut, and then what I decided is, so I always believe in contrarian theory. I always want to go little opposite to what people tell, and different path you have to run. If path is not there, you have to create your own path, is what I usually believe. So then I took my first pay cut, and then almost 50 to 60% of my salary in the sense whatever I'm earning has come down. And then I was earning very less. For 3 years I had to work in one of the biggest institutes, NIMHANS. I did my DM. But the kind of money I was earning, stipend is very less, right, compared to what I was earning before. That's the first pay cut. And how it helped me, I'm going to tell you now, okay? And the second pay cut I took after my DM. So after my DM, what happened is I got a job in one big hospital in one of the metro cities. I got some X amount of package there. But I got another opportunity in another hospital where the salary is almost 40 to 50% lesser than what I got in the first. I chose the second one. So the reason being, in the second place, actually what is there was a very good senior whom actually I thought I should learn some skills from him, then immediately starting my practice. The skills like dealing complex cases, the skills like the way to talk to patients in corporate hospitals is totally different. We were not trained some of the skills during my DM time. And then so those are the skills I thought I should pick up for another 2-3 years. So I took another pay cut there. So these are the two pay cuts I have taken. So one is to actually build the CV. The second is to actually learn the soft skills which are required to work in a bigger setups, like corporate setups in bigger metros. Okay, and in future I'm going to take one more pay cut, which I will reveal in the end of the video why I'm going to take that pay cut. So there are two lessons which I learned from these pay cuts. So lesson one is a short-term sacrifices will lead to long-term wins. I'll try to explain. So from the first pay cut of freelance practice to DM in neuro anesthesia, I took a step back financially. I was earning less than my peers, but the thing is, my peers who are actually continuing to practice in that place in general anesthesia or in the surrounding places, actually, I should not boast about my success, but the thing is, the kind of academic achievements, the kind of publications, the kind of research that I have done, kind of mentoring I'm doing to students. So that is a different satisfaction you get. Okay, financially also I would be better, but money is not the only metric right in the life. So there are so many things which changed in my life actually because of that one decision. Okay, and financially also I would be earning maybe 2 to 3 times more than maybe whatever they are earning in the that place. So that pay cut actually has improved my career in all these different ways. So, and the second thing is, when I am taking that pay cut, what I thought is the power of specialization is what I believed in, like hyper specialization, niching down to neuro anesthesia. and that is what I believed in at that point of time. And doctors, if you're really thinking that if you want to choose quick money, then what you will miss is growth is what you will miss. That is the mistake you will do. So that is the reason for my first pay cut. So playing the long game is better. And the second lesson which I learned is the power of mentorship. That is the reason behind my second pay cut. The power of mentorship is, see, there are some things which are not taught in your education. So even in my DM time, there are some things they will teach you the clinical core hard skills, but there are some other skills that you need to get when you become a consultant in a bigger hospital. There is a different expectation from you. It starts from the way you talk, way you dress, way you actually present yourself. So and how you deal the crisis, leadership, and all those things. You have to work under some mentor. So that is the reason behind my second pay cut. Okay, this second pay cut, this mentorship accelerated my learning, accelerated my growth in a very faster way. And also the second pay cut led me into a place where without my knowledge, what I realized is that place had a stronger network than the previous place. So I could actually develop more key connections in neurosurgery, neuroanesthesia, and anesthesia and other areas. That's a different story, but that is not in our control. Okay, but the key takeaway is if you find the right mentor, it is worth to take a pay cut. So that is a lesson number 2. So the lesson number 3, which I would like to tell you, is the strategic career moves matter than immediate comfort. Okay, so what I believe is, so my career reputation and other things which have skyrocketed because of the strategic sacrifices I did in these 2 situations. Okay, whatever research in academia and whatever public speaking and conferences I attend, and all those things have come from the 2 pay cuts which I have taken. So don't feel bad if you really have to compromise with your salary and take a step ahead, because many of you would land up in this kind of situations in future. This video is for you guys, and so that is what is called a strategy. Okay, and so next thing is the third pay cut. When am I going to take? I'll tell you now. So there is another pay cut I like to take, not now immediately, maybe I don't know when the opportunity would come. If I get a leadership role in a bigger organization, very national level or something, then I would take a pay cut. Okay, if I'm getting even if I get a leadership role in an academic institution which has a lot of scope for innovation and research, I would take a pay cut. I'll tell you why. For example, if I get an academic position or a lead position in a top research institute, they wouldn't be able to pay the kind of salaries we get. But the thing is, there is a scope for innovation. Okay, with all the knowledge that I am gaining, with all the knowledge of experience of working in all the complex cases, if we understand one thing, because of all these experiences, you understand the problems in the healthcare, right? So these problems, if I could address in future with all the innovations, that's a $1 million and billion dollar industry. Okay, so you have to think like that. You have to have a strategy. So the experience that you are gaining now, okay, is actually teaching you all the problems which are existing in the healthcare. You record all those things. When you get an opportunity, I will at least do, I'm not forcing everyone to do that. If I get an opportunity in future, I would take another pay cut. But even that is a strategy. Okay, even that is a strategy. That pay cut also would lead to a bigger growth in future. So if you want growth in life, you have to take a step back. So pay cut is a type of taking a step back, and then you will actually go. That's a strategy. Okay, otherwise a linear growth would happen. See, otherwise what will happen is linearly you grow. When you take pay cuts, when you actually build some skills, build some these things by taking a pay cut, you grow exponentially. Okay, so we don't want to grow linearly, right? Because a very predictable outcome will bore you. So everyone wants to grow exponentially, and those are the results everyone would love to have. So this exponential growth would always happen when you take breaks and then build skills and do stuff. So this is the main agenda behind. And I would take a pay cut even if I get into a very influential role. Okay, like if I'm getting involved in making medical policies, if I'm getting involved in some kind of hospital systems and all that, even that I would take a pay cut, because even that will have a lot of value in future. So this is the situation, this is the thing. So if you are thinking about if you're stuck in a situation where you will really have to take a step back, don't worry, I am the example for that. You will become successful, and don't worry about that. I have taken 2 pay cuts already. I'm ready to take 1 more pay cut in future. That is the kind of mindset I developed, because in the long term it is surely going to work out. There is no other way. Okay, you get a massive success later. So these kind of things, actually, if you want to learn, you have a good news. I started some mentoring program for few people I can do this year. So what I'm planning to do is I'll so you guys are doing a lot of hard work. If you guys are not hardworking guys, you wouldn't be watching the video till this part, and you wouldn't be listening, because this is not an entertainment video, right? This is all about experiences and education and all that. Since you really wanted to grow in your life, you came till this part of the video. Okay, I can understand that, because I didn't make some high video or something. So if you have come to this part of the video, I seriously recommend to join my mentoring program. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to build a strategy for you. You're a hardworking guy, but you need a strategy. That strategy is what I will build. Okay, and if I don't really know about making a strategy for in your career, I'll inquire with somebody who reached that position which you really want to do, and then I'll build a strategy for you. That is a guarantee I can give you. So for that, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months, 4 calls I would attend with you, and then I'll build a very good strategy for you. So that is the mentoring program which I designed. And the first call, I would understand what you actually want, your goals and aspirations, ambition, and then I will build a strategy for you around it. Okay, and then at the end of the strategy, you will reach a position what you are aspiring to become. It's not only money, it can be influence, it can be power, it can be massive wealth for some people, it can be service. So we can reach after discussion, and then and I can connect you to certain people who are doing such kind of stuff also, so that it will help you for your faster growth. So that's about Dheeraj Mas for mentoring. The link is there in the description. There is a Google form. You can fill that form, and I will contact you through an email, and we can sit for a Zoom call for some time. Okay, so that's about this video. So that's it, guys. And I forgot, if you are not subscribed to the channel after coming till this point of the video, then that's like a serious crime. I think you have to subscribe, and then the algorithm will recommend all my videos to you, and have a binge watch and enjoy. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you all for loving the channel. And then channel is growing very faster recently, and hope it helps a lot of people in future. And my vision is to earn $1 billion. So not alone, as a community I want to earn $1 billion. So as a community, like if we become lot of doctors, not 1 million doctors, but some lakhs of doctors, if I can help everyone together, if we can raise so much of money, that's a good achievement, purpose for me. That's a purpose for me, actually. So that is what I would attain at the end of all this hard work and everything. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much.